Well, Nightwish Army, here we go. We got ourselves a new Nightwish song. The Day of just came out, and I am psyched. I've been waiting for this. This album is going to be phenomenal. So Nightwish Army, report in. I love talking to my army out there. You guys are the best. Let me just tell you. Just between me and you guys are the best. Nightwish has been a pillar of this channel since not exactly one, but like day 4. Seriously. Have done a lot of Nightwish videos, as well as a lot of offshoots from Tomas and Marco and Floor and Tarja and everybody. Love this band. I love this band. Now, I did see a little short on Instagram with Tomas. Now, I haven't been checking out any of those making ofs because I don't want to spoil anything for myself. You know what I mean? Especially if I'm going to be reacting to anything. So I try to keep myself away. But I like to support anyway. And I did see this one clip where Tomas was saying how this song is going to have an 80s vibe to it. And he thought that the lyrics were going to be controversial. And he's like, bracing for it. That's really intriguing. That's got me going. How about you guys? So, listen, I'm going to leave the link below for you guys to go over there and do the love thing. And if you'd like to support the channel, blah, 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 blah. And, like, share, blah, 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 blah. Patreon down there, too. Hey, listen, folks. There's never going to be enough Nightwish on this channel as far as I'm concerned. So let me pull up the screen for y'all, and I'll do the thing myself right there. And we're going to do the lyrics afterward, folks. You know how it goes around here. I'm bemusing Bill. And we're going to full screen. Kids, buckle up. Brand new Nightwish. Yes.
Virus has now been discovered. You may be infected by mundane groceries.
In an unprecedented turn of events, astronomers have recalculated the flight
Several
path of
people
the
have been evacuated from the site, but approximately 100 people.
Take shelter, skies are homing, Armageddon second coming, war of the worlds, the end of history. Take shelter, floods are rising, the wrath of thunder is drumming, end of days for mankind and for your kin. Those empty moments, fear more, in this grave new world of 84, fast death, last breath, AI to kill us all. Horse waste, covering London, Martians among us, Y2K, horde all aboard, the end is near.
Is that Floor? Whoa. First of all, is that the band? Is that Floor? I'm assuming, but man, the makeup is great. That's giving me some Halloween ideas here when I go scare all these kids in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty cool. That's really cool. So it starts out, you hear like them talking about some virus thing, but you're seeing a lot of stuff going on here. Oh my God. So, I'm catching some lyrics here and there. I'm being blown away by visually what I'm seeing. Musically, totally hear the 80s on this. Wasn't sure what he meant. Like what? Motley Crue 80s? Like what kind of 80s vibe? But this is not what I thought it would be. Oh my God, Tomas. I love it. You've thrown a curveball at us. That's cool. So these guys... Talk about doing something different here. I'm blown away. This is going to take many, many listens, I have a feeling, but I'm enjoying it right now. Are you? This is great. Going through the thing. I like that choir there too. Floor's voice is great, but she's not overdoing it. She has nothing to prove. We know what Floor can do, you know? And think about like a concert where she's going to have to hit all those other amazing songs. There's long songs. There's very intricate singing. You know, she doesn't have to really blast it out. It's singing for the song. You know, I wanted to mention that, but I also wanted to get this up there higher. There we go. Wow. Wow. Whew. I got a lot of processing for that one there. That was really cool. Crunch to it. But beautiful. Well done video. Now, I hadn't heard when the audio came out, when I was going to react and I was like, oh, this is just the audio. Gay gave me the heads up that the official video was going to be out in a few days. So I held off, but I'm glad I did. That was really amazing. That was really amazing. They sound so good. Let me just put down the screen here so I can go in here and find these lyrics. It's always best to just simply look down at the description box. And there we go. There we go. Take shelter, skies are humming. Harmageddon. Harmageddon with an H. Second coming. War of the worlds. The end of history. Take shelter. Floods are rising. The wrath of thunderous drumming. The wrath of thunderous drumming. I dig that. That's Kai right there. End of days for mankind and for your kin. Feel those empty moments. Fear more. In this grave new world of 84. As in 1984. Well, he said it's got an 80s vibe to it. As soon as it started out, those first few bars, I was like, yeah, absolutely. I can't put my finger on it. It's not like I could say, oh, well, they sound like, I don't know, Depeche Mode or, there isn't any particular, there's just a certain vibe to it. And now there's the line right there in this grave new world of 1984. Meaning, obviously the Orwellian novel, George Orwell's 1984, the Grave New World. And that's another great book too. Huxley's Brave New World. Sometimes I keep hearing like these words popping up in the news these days, and it sounds more and more like that novel. Really, really freaky stuff. So if you're not familiar, highly suggest picking up Brave New World and 1984. It's really important, I think, in the world that we live in today, to be informed, Fast death, last breath, AI to kill us all. Eventually, I would not be surprised. Horse waste covering London, which it used to be back in, when there was horse and buggies and cobblestone and, the horse waste was everywhere. Martians among us, you mean the lizard people? Y2K, remember that? I had a crazy uncle that bought pallets of water. I wonder if he's ever gone through it all. Horde, all aboard. The end is near. The end is nigh. Yeah, horde, all aboard. That's great. This is great writing, Tomas. This is great. We are the ill-starred kids of your junkyard. We are the ill-starred kids of your junkyard. The innocent islands unscarred. The innocent islands unscarred. Is he actually referring to islands in that? Or is he referring it to people somehow? The moment of our nadir so many times past the due date. All right, here we go. Leave it to my friend Tomas to make me look up a word. What does nadir mean? The lowest point in the fortunes of a person or organization. The lowest points. Okay. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. Why should I just read that and be like, oh yeah, the moment of our nadir, dude. You know what I mean? Now we know. So many times past the due date. It's a great way to put it, too. Too late. Gather up. It's the day of purgatory. Same old story. Cower before a caliphate glory. The big read of today will gallow you. That's a good way to put it. Especially on a platform like YouTube. Keep you small. Purgatory, same old story, just hanging in limbo. Cower before a caliphate glory. Got it, especially because of the word caliphate, you understand. The big read of today, the headlines, will gallow you. Well, what do you do what happens at a gallow? You know what I mean? The gallows. Take me to the gallow pole. Yeah, well, you know what that means. But, it's YouTube, so we say words like undead, unalive. I'm sorry. Oops, unalive. No. Tomas is smarter than that. He says, we'll gallow you. Here's 1,000,000 ropes for the hangman. Nightmare cavalcade for the Sandman. Ooh, nice. Mind virus, fear of the well-known. Oh, that's brilliant. Keep us safe. That's a great verse right there. Here's 1,000,000 hopes for the hangman. Nightmare cavalcade for the Sandman. Mind virus. Fear, not of the unknown, but of the well-known. That's really interesting. Keep us safe. We are too many for our mother in capital M, I'm assuming referring to the Earth, Mother Earth. We are too many for our mother. Crops will burn, so why bother? A new strain sent you back into your cave. I thought I heard them talking about caves there. Yeah. A new strain, virus, sent you back into the cave, destroyed our society, or put us into hiding, lockdown, sequestered into a cave. Obey, stay away, cover up, fear the words, feeding humanity, hide the unshot guns, and the crippled dancing, hide the unshot guns and the crippled dancing. I'm not sure what he's going for there. Hide the unshot guns. I'm assuming that's, referring to hoarding like an armory, just in case the end of the world, and the crippled dancing. I don't really get that. It's a long road to a dream world, all the pain and suffering to feel for. It's there, but yours is an empty sermon. Right? It's a long road to a dream world. All the pain and suffering to feel for, it's there, and yours is an empty sermon. Made up the sun rising, made sense of equus flying. Time for another fear made real. That propaganda, fear, fear, fear. That's how they control. And it really is like the purest form of evil is fear, and what it does to people's lives and how it manipulates people. It's just crazy. Obey, stay awake, cover up. Fear the words, feed the human beast. Hide the unshot guns. The end is fear. Love his wordplay here. It's not the end is near, typical. The end is fear. And people give into fear constantly. Not that we don't have a reason to be. I mean, there seems to be recall after recall after recall of all kinds of foods. Now, like listeria is like the thing, and delis have to close because of listeria, and there's been all kinds of stuff. It seems like everything has salmonella nowadays. When I was a kid, I had a lot of turtles, that I'd find in the lake and bring them home, put them in a tank. Till my mom heard from one of the friends that turtles carry salmonella. That was the end of that. Turtles right back to the lake. But now everything's got salmonella. Spinach, things that, shouldn't even be near, but it's the way they're producing it. Everything is, yeah, of course you're going to be scared of everything. They're talking about disease X and everything. It's nuts. I really think that this is a timely song, the kind of song that I think we're going to see lots more from other artists. I mean, I know there's things out there. It's not like this is just happening now in 2024, but I think we're going to start seeing more about in a worldview. I'm seeing a lot of like more individual, health, mental health, life situations, very, very, but, Tomas writes in the sense, the grand scheme. He'll start with the planet Earth. Maybe he'll talk about the solar system or the entire universe or parallel universes. He goes with big pictures. And I like that. And I think we're going to see more of this sort of thing as we go down the line. I think it's a brilliant song. I really like it. It's different from Nightwish, which makes it even better. I dig it. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments, please. I'd love to hear from you guys. My army, I salute you guys. Chris and Gay, love you guys. Let me know what you guys think right here. I dedicate this video to you too. I hope you stay in at least hear this last part of it. I know a lot of guys turn it off as soon as I'm done, but you know what? Love you guys. And I can't wait for Yesterwild. Hey, are they going to come out with a vinyl on this? I would love to have a vinyl put up there on the wall, you know? So if they do, I'm on it, baby. Let me know what you are going to do. Let me know if you plan on buying the album. You know, or if you know, a lot of Nightwish fans like the live versions. So I don't know if you guys, you know, will actually buy the studio version or just sort of wait to see what happens. Just, you know, listen to it on YouTube or on a streaming service. You know, I don't know what goes on in the world today. I personally would like it on vinyl, and yes, of course, once I listen to the whole thing, I'll have it on my Apple playlist, no doubt about it. Like all the other Nightwish songs that I've done, and my playlist gets longer and longer. So until the next time, folks, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. See ya!